Well, a look at what some of the newspapers across the continent are saying. We begin with Uganda's Daily Monitor, whose headline reads, Museveni silent on Kasese killings at national prayers. Well, the prayers were held on Friday at the Entebbe State House, and the president was expected to at least say something about the crisis that has engulfed the Rwenzori sub-region. Just to recall that at least 116 people lost their lives when violence broke out between security forces and guards of King Wesley Mumbere. Daily Monitor says that President Museveni did not directly mention the crisis, but rather warned that his government will firmly deal with Ugandans who abuse freedoms. Without mentioning names, he said that there are some groups in Uganda that are abusing freedom, warning that the government will spare no effort in dealing with such Ugandans. The newspaper, however, says only First Lady Janet Museveni mentioned the Kasese killings in passing when she prayed for the people of Kasese at the service. To Mali now, and MaliWeb.net is focusing on the DDR program of disarmament, demobilization and reintegration. Donors on the financing of the project met last week on Friday in Bamako to take stock of the amount already mobilized, the operating instructions, and those to be reintegrated. About 10,000 fighters of different armed groups in the country who are also signatories to the Algiers Accord are concerned. MaliWeb.net reports that after a first round of meeting, $25 million were mobilized. And this was very good news to the president of the commission, Zahabi Sidi Ould Mohamed. The program will also provide funding for projects to help the local population who are victims of the violence. And local branches of the DDR program will be set up in the north and central parts of Mali. We finished today's press review in Rwanda. The New Times is talking about President Paul Kagame's decision to pardon girls and women convicted of abortion. The move has been welcomed by the civil society, which told the newspaper through its president, Edward Munyamaliza, it was a unique decision, even though it wasn't the first time such presidential pardon was being announced. Pardoning these women and girls will allow them another chance to reflect on the wrong decision they took at that time and encourage others not to make similar mistakes, he said. The paper says the beneficiaries of the decision were girls who were, at the time of conviction, were under 16. In March, Rwanda Law Reform Commission proposed that the law on abortion should be relaxed to allow easy approval of abortion without a woman having to go through rigorous court procedures. Some lawmakers and a section of the public backed the proposal, though the review is yet to be done. That's it from me.